Man, you gotta understand that's his fighter. You know, he's gonna say anything that he can to hype it up. You know, he knows that guy lost, and so do his team, and so do he.
Man, you got to understand that's his fighter. You know he's going to say anything that he can to hype it up. You know, he knows that guy lost, and so do his team. And so do Terence Crawford recently fired back at the boxing promoter Eddie Hearn, which sparked the debate about their ongoing feud in the boxing community. Crawford is a welterweight title holder who has been referred to as one of the most skilled boxers and who has proved he can beat top-level opponents. Hearn is a prominent promoter who's known for his outspoken nature and has represented several fighters, including the rising star Jaron Ennis. The recent conflict between these two drew the attention of the boxing community and shifted the boxing promotion landscape. The rivalry intensified after Crawford arrogantly disregarded Ennis. After the latter's win over David Avanesian, in a tweet, Crawford said, "Fight somebody in the top 10, then holler at me." This was a clear jab at Ennis and his successes, and also challenged him to beat someone in the top 10 before coming at him. Hearn, on the same note, came to the defense of Ennis. He noted that there is no need to downplay his achievements because Ennis is still young in his career and has lots more to offer in the ring. He stated no need to downplay Jaron Ennis' success. He has time on his side, and he is diligently climbing the ranks. A fight with a top 10 opponent will happen when it's supposed to. Ennis displayed his excellence and prowess in his recent fight with a 6-round stoppage of the tough Russian. Eddie has been following the career of Jaron Ennis with keen interest. Known for his insightful commentary, Eddie stressed the need to acknowledge the young athletes in the sport. He seemed confident in Ennis' ability, and he guards his fighter against criticism. Even though, while talking about Crawford versus Ennis, Hearn claimed the Boots can prove himself against any challenge. He boldly stated Ennis has what it takes to face anyone, even someone as formidable as Crawford, but everything in its own time. He's got a bright future, and we will navigate his path wisely. The tension developing between them is not just because of streaks of jealousy and hatred, but is also a result of past events earlier during the confrontation between Hearn and Crawford. The latter pointed out that he has impressive statistics against the fight promoted by Hearn, with a 3-0 score, including the win over Ricky Burns, that Hearn tried to play down. This has not only revealed the level of rivalry between the boxers and promoters, but also unveiled the personal rivalry boxers have for each other. Recently, he confronted Eddie Hearn for disrespecting Scottish former champion Ricky Burns before the scheduled fight of Crawford to become a 4-division world champion against Hearn's fighter Israel Madrimov. At the __ Stadium in Los Angeles, Crawford reminded Hearn of his first world title win against Burns in 2014, asserting Burns' extraordinary career topping even that of Anthony Joshua. He exchanged verbal jabs and kicked it off by stating, "I recall, I'm 3-0 against you, sir." Hearn cut him off, answering one was against Ricky Burns. Crawford quickly clapped back, "That's your best champion. Why would you disrespect your best champions?" Trying to deflect the perceived slight, Hearn responded, "That was your hardest fight, and this is going to be your hardest fight on Saturday." Crawford continued to defend Burns' legacy and passionately questioned Hearn, saying, "That is your best champion. Why would you disrespect your best champion? Where is Ricky at? I like Ricky, man. You are disrespectful." In the same fight, Eddie Hearn seemed to take a jab at him by hinting at his fight with Madrimov, and stated, "You're very nervous today, and talking that's it tone. You talk a good game, you ain't better than me. Nothing dots today. You're very nervous today. I don't know what's wrong with energy." This shows that the relationship between Eddie Hearn and Crawford is somehow interesting, because they seem to be involved in banter. Most often Hearn acknowledged the pluses Crawford has as a fighter, but at the same time he teased him with playful taunts. Apart from this, they have an issue regarding promotional associations. You can witness the complexities of the relationship between these two in this recent confrontation at the stadium. In this verbal sparring, they are displaying their personalities and also setting the tone for the Crawford versus Madrimov bout, with both fighters and their teams eager to assert their dominance. This clip can give you a better idea about how they are giving warnings to each other in a subtle yet cunning way before the fight. He's a 3-weight world champion, man. Put some respect on that man. That's why I said he should have beat you. That man, no he should. You still owe me hotel bill in Scotland. I didn't even knew nothing there. What we do don't remember. I remember from where I didn't eat my food. I didn't go charf to the mick. We charge anything. Remember, charge anything. I remember. It's painful, right, Crawford? And right, I don't see no blood going down my jaw. And I got your money in my pocket, take it, yeah. What are you talking about? You said I owe you, take it exactly. And guess what he's going to take? And guess what he's going to take it? They ain't going to help you, he's going to take it. They ain't even going to help you take it. They ain't even going to help you, he's going to take it on S. See, hey, the people that you with ain't even going to help you, we going to all pummel you. And you going to be like, while talking about the banter between the two in the stadium, Crawford claimed that Eddie Hearn is full of BS. Crawford reflects on his long-standing relationship with Eddie Hearn, dating back to their encounters during the Ricky Burns fight. Also talking about Hearn's playful banter regarding hotel bills, he humorously addresses Hearn's intention and hints at the competitive nature of their interactions. At the same time, he emphasized the importance of a promoter believing in their fighter skills and capabilities. All fun, right? Good band time. It seems good the relationship you guys have. Talk me through that. I know that he spoke about the Ricky Burns fight. He said there's a $700 bill. I'll be very surprised if Eddie Hearn's chasing that one up. If I'm honest, he's full of OBs. You know, when you're talking about a bill, he just saying things off the wall. But you know, I've been knowing Eddie since 2014. That was when I fought Ricky Burn in Scotland. And it was a great night that night, and it's going to be a great night Saturday. Do you think he really believes is R.O. Madrimov wins this fight? Of course. I hope he do, because as a promoter, and this is your fighter, you're supposed to believe in your fighter. You should, win, lose, or draw, you got to rep your fighter. You got to support your fighter. So he's doing the right thing and taking his fighter's side and supporting his fighter. And this banter was happening between Crawford and Eddie Hearn before the Madrimov versus Crawford fight. Terence successfully won the battle against Madrimov via a unanimous decision held at __ Stadium in LA on August 3, 2024. This victory marked his name as the top boxing champion because he won the 4th world title across different weight classes. Also, this milestone helped him get the attention of all the boxing fans and experts, who seemed very excited and happy about his win. Jamal Herring commented on his win and said that was definitely a technical chess match. I think Bud turned it up coming down the stretch in the championship rounds. ESPN tweeted a post saying Terence Crawford tripped after Israel Madrimov threw punches. Similarly, Andreas Hale commented on Crawford's win by posting a tweet on his handle. He wrote, "It feels like commentary is ignoring Crawford's combinations, and the fact that Madrimov's left eye is pretty damaged here," are some of the other comments passed by the experts and champions on Crawford's win. Among all, there is someone who's not sold on Crawford's performance. It's Eddie Hearn, the promoter for Madrimov, who showed his frustration regarding the win. He acknowledged that Madrimov deserved to be a champion and highlighted that Crawford's performance was not enough to take the belt from Israel Madrimov, the WBA title holder. Crawford expressed his frustration regarding Hearn's comments and attitude by sharing this tweet. "What's wrong, Eddie Hearn?" This public call-out added another layer to their rivalry, drawing attention from fans and media alike. In response to this, Eddie Hearn highlighted a significant moment from one of Court's past fights, saying was simply mesmerized with how easy Madrimov hit you with the right hand all night. Just his 11th pro fight, this jab was intended to cast doubt on Crawford's defense and underscore the challenge he had faced against Hearn's fighter Israel Madrimov. In response to Eddie Hearn's critique, Terence Crawford fired back by highlighting his unbeaten record against matchroom fighters. Crawford tweeted 5-0 against matchroom. "You better be thanking Turkey Alec for keeping you and those other clowns in business. Turkey only cares about what's best for the fighters, and fans appreciate greatness." Edward, he lashed out at Hearn and other promoters by calling them clowns and praised Turkey Alec. Meanwhile, he accused Hearn of using Crawford's fame and highlighted the efforts of other key figures in the boxing world, urging Hearn to focus on his fighters instead. "Thanks for taking the credit for the hard work of Ola Aradstisen and Turkey Alec. I don't